Hi, I'm Angelica Carolino and I'm here to present my social media plan on the company Roots. As you know, Roots is a well-loved Canadian brand, um, but with most other industries, Roots was hit by the global pandemic last year, ending 2020 with $40 million less in gross sales compared to the previous year. The silver lining, though, is that Roots online sales really picked up during this period and was able to contribute to 50% of their direct-to-consumer sales. With that development in mind, it was very interesting to do an analysis on Roots' social media activity to identify opportunities for the brand to increase brand awareness and also to increase sales. So I made recommendations in terms of goals and strategies to help them achieve success in social media. I made some social media posts and two social media ads. I also included a content plan and a content calendar as well as the budget and resources needed to achieve the goals set forth. So, Roots offers a wide range of clothing, leather goods, accessories, footwear, and home decor, and they embody a meets city style. They're well loved for their classic, comfortable sweatshirts, hoodies, and sweatpants, and they've always focused on both style and comfort since day one. To this day, they're acknowledged for having high quality products. The brand is able to transcend through generations with products for the whole family, and their marketing campaigns have made them continuously relevant to the markets that they serve. I think what really sets them apart is their embracing of their Canadian heritage. In almost every way, the brand alludes to Canada. Its outdoors, its diversity and multiculturalism, the sports here, and of course, its culture. This has and continues to inspire its products and advertising. So now we move on to the social media footprint of Roots. I included detailed statistics per platform as well as the top performing posts per platform. Unfortunately, I do not have the luxury of time to discuss each and every platform in this recording, but what I did was to make a summary of the key findings from this audit. So for Instagram, I found out that carousel photo ads produced 8 out of the 10 best performing content on the platform, and that their collaboration with Tim Hortons also produced 2 high performing content. There was also one video about a limited edition collection that ranked in the top 10. I also reviewed the bottom 10 performing content, which is included as Appendix A, and this revealed that videos make 8 out of the 10 least performing content on Instagram. For Facebook, I found that this is where Roots has the most engaged audiences with a 1.01% engagement rate, even if they mostly just use a single photo on a post. This might be because Roots' Facebook audience profile is the closest to Roots' target market. Interestingly enough, its lowest performing posts, please see Appendix B, were made during the summer season, and those related to music, one post about LGBTQ youth, and posts that use stock photos were among its lowest performing content on Facebook. For Twitter, they tweet about their new collections, their collaborations, and they also sometimes talk about product quality and integrity. Interestingly enough, the open ended questions that were prodding followers to reply or engage with a brand least received the least amount of traction. It was also interesting to see that 19 out of the 20 low performing posts were posted in August 2021, was the middle of summer. TikTok seems to be an emerging platform for Roots with an engagement rate of 0.5%. Here, they mostly repost user generated content, music related content, and some informal or casual videos, interspersed with the occasional product video too. Their top performing content is a video with influencer William White, wearing or styling some Roots limited edition hoodies. For YouTube, I feel that it's an immensely underutilized platform for Roots, with their last video posted 8 months ago. I also noticed that most of their videos were 15 seconders, which I feel were bumper ads that they used on the platform. Lastly, for Pinterest, I found out that they were a verified merchant. Um, but unfortunately, with Pinterest's new algorithms, there's just not enough available statistics for this platform. What I did notice though is that they use the same set of images and videos in the platform and that they don't have rich pins enabled. So let's look at the competitors of Roots. So I selected Lululemon and Nike as Roots competitors. You might say that Lululemon is a bit on the expensive side, but Roots actually has limited edition Roots Studio hoodies that sell for $224 a piece. So again, I'm not able to to discuss the full competitor analysis that I did for Roots. In the interest of time, I will have to go straight to the recommendations and the goals. So after analyzing Roots' own social media footprint as well as their competitors, here are my recommendations for the brand. First, for Instagram, they should continue using carousel photo sets in the platform, but they should also consider influencer and content creator partnerships, as Roots competitors are very big on this. I feel that this will help the brand build brand awareness. Next, for Facebook, again, the engagement rate is already good, so Roots must not lose its momentum here. They could increase post frequency, run paid ads, and promotions on the platform. For Twitter, I noticed that their audience responds better to news on collaborations on new product lines. So, posting news and helpful content such as sale announcements, job openings, and links to articles or news might be best for this platform. Next, for TikTok, they have to continue um, partnering with content creators and influencers, since, as mentioned, one of their posts really generated good engagement and good traction for them on TikTok. They could also curate and repost user generated content as a way of interacting with their followers. Lastly, for YouTube, I feel that they should partner with content creators and influencers on the channel to create entertainment oriented videos to reach a wide audience. So here I just talk about the objectives, strategy, and tactics, but I guess what's more important is to discuss the SMART goals for Roots' social media success. First is to partner with influencers and content creators for brand awareness. And the next would be to advertise on Facebook and Instagram to drive online sales. So the exact SMART goals are presented in front of you. Okay, so now let's take a look at the social posts and ads that I prepared. At 27 photos. This is the first one, it's for TikTok. So basically, it's a video montage of um, Canadian TikTok content creators and influencers wearing the classic Roots hoodie jacket. For this post, we're going to be using the popular TikTok 27 Photos Challenge soundbit. This is going to be a paid partnership with creators and influencers, and they will all be tagged in the video's caption. They will also be asked to repost this video on their own channels and tagging Roots. We can then ask Roots followers for their own video submissions of them wearing Roots apparel. We will create these videos and include them in the next Roots 27 Photos Challenge. Those whose videos were used will be sent a Roots gift card. So next is a haul video on YouTube featuring fashion influencers. Okay, so for YouTube, we are going to be featuring top Canadian fashion vloggers on the platform. Um, so it's going to be a series of haul posts featuring the influencers showcasing what they shopped for at Roots, showing the items one by one and saying why they love it. It'll also show the influencers styling the outfits or showing how they would wear their pics. So followers of the influencers will also be given a special promo code that they can use for their online purchase at Roots website. Next is a social post for Instagram. Again, Roots' best performing posts are carousel posts, and their collaboration with Tim Hortons garnered the most engagement. So I thought about collaborating with Craft Katie, which I think is also something very Canadian for an ultra limited edition Katie colored or Katie themed Kanga hoodie. We will launch it on Instagram via a series of lifestyle photos. So I feel that this will surely bring in some nostalgia for Roots audience. So for the social media ad, I chose Facebook as the platform. So our objective for this ad is to reach new audiences who may not know of Roots. Our call to action is to sign up for the mailing list, and by signing up, they will be able to get a 10% discount code on their first purchase. So the carousel ad is primarily targeting the following. So women 25 to 45 located in Canada with at least um, or at least in college or have some college and make at least 60K a year. They could be parents. They could recently have moved and are away from their hometown, which hopefully targets immigrants and foreign students who have just come to Canada and may not be aware of Roots. For remarketing, these can be people who have visited the website previously. We can also utilize a lookalike audience based on existing Facebook audiences demographic. Then last is an Instagram reel ad. So let's watch this first. So Instagram reel ads run from just 15 to 30 seconds each and are shown in between watching reels. So I feel that these ads are a good way to reach people who don't currently follow us, as this is shown while scrolling through other reels. These ads can actually also show up in the Explore section. So our ad will lead back to the Roots website via a Learn More call to action. The objective of this campaign is to increase brand awareness and reach. And basically, we're using a shortened version of our TikTok 27 photos challenge content using the same popular music or soundbite to encourage people to stop and watch for because they are aware of that soundbite. So we will be targeting males and females 18 to 35 living in Canada whose relationship status could be single in a relationship, married, or unspecified. They are at least high school graduates. They make at least 30K a year. So the audience is very broad because we want to reach as many new people as possible with the IG Reels ad. So for the content plan, for the fourth quarter of fiscal year 2021, we want to increase brand awareness by at least 20% across all of Roots social media channels and increase online direct-to-consumer sales by at least 5%. We will do this by partnering with content creators and influencers to produce photo and video content that are interesting, entertaining, inspiring, attractive, and relevant to our relevant content of our primary target market of young adults aged 18 to 35 who live in Canada. Our content will be scroll stopping, will induce curiosity among those not familiar with the brand, while those who already know us will be encouraged to check out and buy from our new collections. So the KPIs are already mentioned in the SMART goals on page 21. So this is the sample content calendar that I came up with for um, Roots. You will see that we really utilize all of the platforms almost on a daily basis for everything. You'll notice also that our paid ads, both for Instagram and Facebook, will be running for the rest of the month. So just to highlight a 1 week calendar, you'll see here that I input all of the content that I have recommended to be used. So you'll see here the 27 photos challenge. Here's the launch of our new Roots Loves Katie collection. We also have the influencer videos here on their post Thanksgiving Day sale haul, and we also have a bunch of TikToks going on throughout the week. Of course, Facebook cannot be missed. I put here what my suggested content are um, for the platform. So, in terms of budget and resources, basing on Roots 2020 sales, I estimated that 10% of their gross sales last year will be allocated for the full year 2021's marketing budget. So that's almost $14 million. For the fourth quarter marketing budget, it's going to be $6 million. So, like historically, Roots fourth quarter generates 43% of their annual sales. So, we prorated the marketing budget according to the estimated sales for the quarter. So from the 6 million marketing budget for the fourth quarter of 2021, we have allocated 25% for our social media budget. So that's almost $3.5 million dollars for our fourth quarter social media budget. So we further broke down the social media budget as follows. So we're allocating funds for a content creation team, a social media team, a budget to pay and collaborate with influencers and content creators. Of course, we have a budget for paid ads in the two platforms that I mentioned. And then because we have a bunch of new people coming in, we had to allocate money for software and equipment costs. And also, I put in a 2% contingency fee for any unforeseen expenses. So there, thank you and good night.